It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Rams.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go from LA. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Oh, my team.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is
Old
first
team.
and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Dark plays Hunter, getting his first look on the ground. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer.
Ready. 260.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. His first throw is an interception. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next? Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Here we go, 2nd down. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Why, Tony. Ready?
From the gun, Stroud. It's a turnover on his first pass of the season. And the Rams will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
We set it down for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to it. This will get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's down inside the red zone before getting the deck. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
That's good. We're on Rams. First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Ready to grab her, they get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have.
Giving this to Hunter. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
This coordinator trying to show some trust and belief with his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Shotgun snap to Sanford. They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now. Brock, they've made behind the line. They're going to force fourth down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
A 42-yard attempt.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Incredible kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. Man in motion here. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
Well, this offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
At the 43-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Keeping it with Mixon. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him a third down and 6 to go.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Oh, ready? Ready, kick. 19 tackles. 11. Look the hot, look the hot. South. Hey, one more.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at first down here. Shotgun now for Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Working quickly here.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 29-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Movement.
Stroud completes it quick. The pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Right tackle there and bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Now Stafford to throw. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. A handoff for Williams, running left. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long. The Rams are set to punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd the 24-yard line.
Second and 8. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Stroud. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Texans set to punt. No doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for receiving, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Drops this one down here for Williams. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
That's complete. Niku on the left side. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
Sometimes just feel like in the backgrounds of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Rams, who have 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Stafford back to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. That's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Returning it from the 4. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. 33 for first down.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud now. Complete over the middle. And he's taken down. That's some quality yardage on that play.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with. That before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All on the 45, first and 10.
Here we go.
To the air, Stroud. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Second and 13. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. DeBrill peppers with the pick.
Well, that's now two, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got two in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Here's Williams to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Throwing now, Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Rams, first down.
Prior to first down, they decided to call a timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll come up 1st and 10. Stafford now. He puts everything behind this one. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Taylor Petrie.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
19 seconds. 18. Let's go. South.
Stroud to throw on first down. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not at the standard they set for themselves.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to throw it. Locates Adonai Mitchell. Through the middle. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead just before halftime. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
We'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Return coming from the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. As this at the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Running left is Mixon. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got the target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
All right. Wait, switch. Foul. Look the hot.
Stroud off the play action. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
They send a man in motion.
Walk to the right. Hey, uno. Buggy.
2nd and 10. Stroud to throw. Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turn. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
All right. 18. What's up? Hey, uno more. 19 seconds. Why Tony? 11. Hey, uno.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans drive their lead to 11.
17. Rams 6. Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball into the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They pick the handoff now. Stafford. He fires one deep down the middle. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Look the hot, look the hot.
First down throw by Stroud. That's complete to the rookie out of Iowa State. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you're going to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Right side into the hands of Adams.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Now Stafford again. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Stroud completes it quick. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 3-yard line.
And he runs it across. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Texans parlay the interception into points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the upright. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead.
Rams 6. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
53, ready.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10. Another run for Williams. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground with Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Play not developing as they had hoped, so that's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up. Working quickly here.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Rams football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Throw wheeled in by Higbee. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. 1st down, ball at the 36.
Middle.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Give to Williams from the gun. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They send a receiver in motion right. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Nike tech. Oh, ready?
On the option, here's Mixon. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Here's Stroud. Taking a shot. Deep down the field it goes. This is caught inside the 15. It is in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans continue piling it on here in the 4th. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Now a toss running left with Williams. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Zebra.
Running right, it's Williams. It's a gain of just 2. They needed 5. It's going to be 4th and 3. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
It's 4th down.
Going for it, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Going left side, Williams with it. And they bring him down around the 34. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Rams 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4 yards. That's another Rams.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And the big game followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brought down back at the 20.
This time it's a passing play. And he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That swat away incomplete. Trying to push one through there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Williams on the carry. Good running. Lets off about 7. They're still short. 4th down coming up. Working quickly here.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
50, 50. Hey, 50. Hey, easy, easy.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Rams
First and goal. Here's Williams. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Official signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left, and after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. They go to him again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams putting up points in a game decided. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And he's into the end zone again, so he gets them the touchdown and the 2, and single-handedly shaves 8 points off that lead. So they stick with a hot hand partner, and he ends up adding 2 more on top of that touchdown.
I'd say 8 points is a pretty solid try score for him, right? And as long as he's producing, seeing the gaps, getting the pads down, get those tough yards, feed that man the ball, he won't be denied.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. They bring Collins in motion right. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taken in by Kirk right side.